remember Choose Your Own Adventure books? I may be dating myself here, but they came out in, I want to say like the late 90s. If any of you know, let me know because I forget. But they were these books. And I remember my brother and I, who's 3 years older than me, we had a few of these books. One I remember was my favorite. It was like this haunted house, choose your own adventure book. And what happened was you would read this book, and there would come a point where, you know, you had to choose a certain path to take. So you choose path A, path B, or path C. And then, you know, depending on whatever choice you made, you would jump to that page and see what happened. So they were so cool. Like I really, really enjoyed them. I'm actually going to I'm going to look on like eBay or Amazon and see if they still exist. Like the old ones. There may be new ones. I'm sure they've done books that are similar, but I'm going to look for the old ones. That haunted house one. I want it. So yeah, this is kind of like life, right? We have a choice of which direction we're going to take. And it's really like we don't know what the outcome is going to be. So with these books, you choose, you make the best choice. I know they have video games now too, where it's like choose which thing you want to do, and then the outcome is either a good outcome or it's a bad outcome. You don't know. So that's why we have a lot of fear in life. That's why we have a lot of fear, because we fear the unknown. We fear the unknown, and at the same time, we try to control the unknown. We try to control the outcome. So, you know, you can't really control the outcome because there's so many different factors. You can visualize and you can put yourself in an endpoint for yourself, and that may happen. You may attract that into you. But there's a lot of different factors. So what happens may not be exactly how you see it. It's about accepting what does come along. It's accepting what does come along. So when you make a choice in life, a lot of us, when we make choices, a lot of us hash it out for like hours, days, weeks, months sometimes. And we're just stuck. We're like energetically stuck where we can't move because we're scared of making the wrong choice. We're scared of making the wrong decision in life. But sometimes when we just go with our intuition, we go with our gut, we make a decision and it turns out okay. Or even if we think we're making the wrong decision, it turns out okay. So how do we know? The question, I mean, how do we know which choice to take? Well, you don't know. You don't know how life is going to pan out because you have different players, you have different actors and actresses in this movie script that are going to play a role, they're going to play a part. So you can only control how you react, and you can only control how you want your outcome to be, but you cannot control other people in this movie. You cannot control how other people are going to react to you in this movie because they are in their own little movie, their own little world. So you can control you, your thoughts, you can control the outcome of what you want to bring in, but you cannot control like people. You cannot control their people. So if that's confusing, just realize you can't control other people. You can't control the other actors and actresses. If you're watching a movie, you can control how you feel, or the emotions, like how you feel about the movie, but you can't control the actors and actresses in the movie unless you were in the movie. If you're in the movie, you can only control you and your actions and how you're participating in the movie and how you're interacting in the movie. But you cannot control the other actors and actresses in the movie. You can't control the dog, that's barking in the movie. You can't control the monster that's trying to eat everybody. But you can control you, what you choose to do in the moment, how you react. You can do that, and you can keep your eye on the prize of what you want the outcome to be for you, not for anybody else. So, I guess some people would be like, well, what about like world healing, global healing? Global healing, there is something about sending energy out. But again, you're not controlling a particular person. You're not trying to control anything, really. You're just trying to bring up higher emotions and sending that out, because we have, we have the ability to affect things around us, the world around us. We can't control it, but we can, in a sense, affect it by how we feel. So you see the difference? So when you are, say you're in this movie and somebody is conversing with you, if the whole time you're trying to like bend their arm a certain way and they're resisting you, you can't control them. You can't control them. But at the same time, how you react to them or what you send out to them, the energy you send out to them, might cause them to react in a different way. So instead of forcing it and trying to twist their arm and, I don't know, put them in a headlock or something, which is going to be a lot of resistance and it's going to just not turn out really great for you, if you just accept what is and control how you are thinking and how you're responding and reacting to that person, then that can cause a change in the other person. So it's not about controlling the other person directly. It's about controlling them indirectly or getting them to react in a different way indirectly. But you're not controlling them. You're not controlling them. So, so when you're talking on a global level, when you're sending out energy, you're not force feeding anything down the universe's throat, down Earth's throat. You're just sending out energy and you're letting it be. You're sending out good vibes and letting it be. You're not trying to resist or force anything. So the people who are trying to resist and force, they're trying to maintain and take back their control. Those are the people who are going to be left in a place of just disappointment and frustration all the time, and stress and anxiety and all these lower emotional states. But when you are just wishing well upon somebody, or you're wishing well upon the earth, or wishing well upon the universe, then there's a big difference there. There's a huge difference there. So choose your own adventure books. Awesome. Such is life. We don't know how it will turn out, but we can control our reaction to certain things. And with that being said, have a great day, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Peace.